plateau for the season, as he's within range of 60 tackles. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Finds him over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
This is ahead for about 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw Mahomes. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They bring a tight end in motion right. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City! Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a give up the middle. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. And that stop made by K.J. Britt. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Chiefs and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Throwing now from the gun. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Completes this one to Rice. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Mano-a-mano, so many battles there at the line of scrimmage, and it does come down to those one-on-one situations. Who's put in the work, who's put in the effort, and who can execute to create that negative play, that big sack for this defense.
Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on the curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, Kate. It gets better the longer it matures. But that court came out a little early that time, and it was only a small gain.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now they have 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Still sticking with the passing game. Taken in by Harrison. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. He's dropping back to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll run Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that
touchdown, Kansas City! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Hits his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Connects with Fant. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He finds Fant. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Again, Mahomes to throw. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now there's special teams involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 28. Has his man, it's Pacheco.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursuit, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
They'll throw on third and long. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Throwing it again here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. They send a tight end in motion. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds McConkey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds McConkey. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Completed to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing the out route complete. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Another throw for Mahomes. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes now. Has it down close. It's an LA touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
You're good on the point after. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Tank Dell, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Calvin Austin, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks needed a big win, and they got it, as the victory gives them a final mark of 11-6 on the year. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Chargers are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Gets this to McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw, Mahomes. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action, Mahomes. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And that one's going to hit the turf.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Brought in by Ford. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He finds McConkey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. A pickup of just a yard on 1st and 20. Still 19 to go as it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut out left. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Chiefs.
Motioning left is their running back. To the air now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers, 14.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give running right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Brings up second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pressure coming for Mahomes. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. It's complete to Ford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Ford. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chargers take possession. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 3 on that gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This from 30 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. To throw it on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That'll be complete to Ford. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Ford running right. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another one for Ford. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.